Ladies and gentlemen, let us begin with the rhythm of industry and metal on concrete in the night. The beat. This is the beat of the ground beneath your feet, the rails above your head, and of the secrets in the earth. As we move beneath the crust, we begin to see the expanse of the space behind us and under us. There are lights and wires and nooks and crannies, remains, remnants, and running water. The rhythm of the hammer on steel should be remembered throughout. It is here in the footsteps of giants, in the dripping of water, and in the beating of a heart. Put your ear to the chest of the giant and listen. Your tour guides will try to join the dots of the past to the present. You are invited to join us, collecting what you can along the way. Touch things. Smell things. You're leaving something of yourself already. Your hair, your skin, your breath, your footprints in the dust underneath these arches. We invite you to look again at the casually ignored, the insignificant, the forgotten parts. Look closely. We invite you to witness the stumbled upon curiosities of these chambers beneath our feet. You're not the first. And you won't be the last. You are the now. The here and now. Welcome.
The arches were built between 1902 and 1905 in a large-scale extension to Central Station. Now that extension included the bridge over Argyle Street, as well as including 13 new platforms and an 8-track bridge over the Clyde. Now, before the keys to the arches were handed over to the first artistic director, Andy Arnold, the space was left entirely derelict. Who knows what happened here, folks? We're about to get to the boardroom, the Arches boardroom, and just come with me.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
Do you mind if we
We're
come
just
through?
about to see
Shall
it.
we go on this wall and you go on that wall?
Yep.
All right, we'll keep on this wall.
There you go.
All right. Go through. Hi. Hi. Nice to hi. Oh, hi.
People have just witnessed what we're about to witness. This is the Arches boardroom. Now, normally, nobody would be allowed in here, but for this particular...
Are you referring to financial compensation or compensation in terms of buildings and so on?
A couple of minutes ago you're talking about your name.
Johnson, sorry.
Wait a minute. He's talking about his name. Can I say something?
Gentlemen, please resist the temptation to interrupt without reference.
In Arch to imagine this space that you can, and as I was telling you, which is happening, and without the ventilation shaft which runs away. So imagine without all these things and with the kind of like wooden, kind of shitty floor, like horses,
There is no record of ever trading on apples.
You've got a growing industrial city just down the road. Of course you need fresh fruit.
Even friends.
The Archer's Studio. This is really the soul of the Archers, really. It's our spiritual home. This is really why the whole thing began, to put on theatre in this one little room. And before it was a theatre space, it was just an empty arch with cobbles on the floor that got screeded over and damp everywhere that had to be clad over. But it always had this wonderful atmosphere to it. Magic feeling of being the perfect sort of space to produce theatre. We used to sometimes use this as an extra dance floor because we needed the extra space. And then we would do a theatre show the next night, it would smell of drink, vomit sometimes and all the rest of it. And I thought, whereas we always had a sort of liberal attitude to how theatre should be used and not too precious about anything, that took it too far. So now it's become a designated theatre space. And that's how it should be, albeit with primitive facilities.
Stand with me in the cold. Stand with me outside the Grand Arms. You know the one, just along the road from here, just next to Central Station. You know it. You've passed it tonight, probably. The one that looks like it might be really old. There are children scavenging for the used and broken moulds from the sugar house, sucking them of the sugar residue and hum of the machines inside. Shall we stop for a pint? But the theatre reopened, and on the playbill tonight is Satan. So let's move on. A village of peace and beauty and tranquility. A village that would one day form the site for Glasgow's Central Station. We all know
to a time before the Grand Arms was there, when Graveston was a much smaller settlement. As you walk through this settlement, you breathe in the air, not rich and choking anymore, not saturated with the smells and sounds of urban squalor, but fresh, crisp and cold, like a soft drip, like a distant echo of hammer on steel. No hatred, no memory, no thought, no colour, no light, no rhythm, no sound.